Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to John F. Edwards Softball Baseball Complex on a nice, I wish I could say a nice, sunny, warm day here in Geneseo, but it's not. We have Western Big Six softball tonight, where it's cloudy and 48 degrees at game time with a little chilly wind, but that's okay. It's beautiful weather anytime you're on being able to play a ball game. Today we have the hosting Geneseo Lady Leafs and the visiting Lady Streaks from Galesburg, along with cameraman Keith Kennett and our color man Scott May. I'm Coach Pat Mitchell, and Scott, it's not a great weather, but shoot, they're playing and they're young. What do you know about Galesburg?
Well, Galesburg comes into this afternoon's game. They're 3-8 overall, and they're 0-2 in the conference, sitting in 7th place. They score 4.2 runs per game, but are giving up 10 a game. So they can score, but looks like the pitching is a little suspect. That maybe is not the word, but they're giving up some runs.
Right.
They come in losing. They've lost their last 4. So
I think their last game they played was yesterday down in Quincy. But the Leafs also are 0-2, and so they're sharing that cellar of the Western Big Six with the Lady Streaks of Galesburg. So here we have first pitch. We'll get lineups and positions for you here in a little bit. I know that's Addison Snell pitching. She's in the circle today. Ball a little low.
It'd be interesting. This is a new staff for Galesburg to see if they've implemented some new stuff and see how they take to the new coaching.
That's something we can explore through the game. Strike swinging, 1-1. Oh, uh-oh. Got, looks like we got coaches coming to the mound. Looks like Addison Snell might have did something. Won't speculate, but she's now walking out by second base. Looks like she's holding her shoulder. I don't know if the ball came back and hit her in the arm, or if that was on the pitch, or what. I missed it.
I missed it too. I think the ball came back to her, and she was already holding her arm, and it may have hit her then.
All right. See if we can we rewind it? No?
Can we tap our head, maybe get a...
Well, you do on your screen, if you're watching TV, you do have balls and strikes and the score in the bottom right-hand corner, which is kind of nice. I don't remember having that last year. Remember we had it? Did you? All right, awesome. This is our maiden voyage for the 2026 season. The Leafs come in here 7-6-1 overall, 0-2 in the Western Big Six, also in set last place with Galesburg. They're 2-1 at home. Looks like she's ready to go.
Well, Dr. Pettit probably took care of that.
I know the pitching coach is Amanda Frankenreiter. She used to be an Alleman pitcher, and back then I knew her as Amanda Lambert. Coach Mike Kernan, who was here for a number of years, I believe retired last year. 1-1 pitch fouled off, 1-2. But the Leafs come in, scoring 9 runs a game, giving up 5. Their last game they played was yesterday against Ridgewood down there, 1-2.
This is the first time I've seen Snell pitch, and she has some nice pace.
Yeah. She comes in highly touted, I know, but she's also coming off an ACL tear that happened to her freshman year. So it's been about 14 months ago, 15 months. I'm sure that takes time. That takes time to recover from. Got a full count here. Nobody out. Just start top of the first inning. Ball 4.
You wonder how long it took her to get confident for that land leg to.
Oh, most definitely.
That,
You know, that just talking to people who've been through it, it's the mental part.
yeah.
It's part of the hardest part.
Can I trust it?
All right, that batter on first base. That first batter, runner on first base now is Evelyn Gould. That brings up Mavery Bland. Get you the Leafs across the diamond. Foul ball. At third base, you have McKenna Johnson. Playing shortstop is Penny Klein. Second base is Kendall Wassenhoff, something you don't see very much, left-handed second baseman. She's also the other pitcher for the Lady Leafs.
Visions of Mike Squires.
Yes, that's reaching.
Me, you, and 3 other people know who that is.
At first base is Lillian Brown. Gets you the outfield here in a second. 1-2 to count. Ground ball, fielded by the second baseman Wasserhoff. Flipped over to Brown for the first out. Advances the runner to second. See if we can get our outfielders here. Megan Hurstman is in left. Remley Dwyer is in center. And Leah Falk is in right. At least that's what's on the game changer.
Nice pitch there.
Has been my experience over the years that one of these girls on defense for the Leafs will not be hitting. They're called the flex player in softball.
I take over that explanation of that position, but I'll leave that one to you.
0-2 to the batter. 1 out here. The batter is Layla Shepler. Went up high. Got her swinging. Strike 3. 2 outs. That's the one thing Snell, she'll get her share of strikeouts. Still working on the walks. Young pitcher, it takes a little time.
Yeah, and she works quickly too, which is, especially with a little bit chilly out, that's a good thing to have in your bag.
Your defense likes that. Little high, ball 1. Yeah, the defense, that's great for the defense.
Can't tell which way the flags are blowing. It looks like it's blowing in.
Well, the ones on top of the dugout actually look like they're coming this way, or in now.
They're blowing in.
Yeah, because earlier today they were going out. Two and 0. There's a strike. 2-1. But you can hear the cheering from the Galesburg dugout. That's something in the past you wouldn't hear a lot of. You know, you're talking about a new coach. She played for them, so she's got a little pride being a former player. There's a pop-up out of play. 2-2. You know, you bring that little bit of pride and you try to bring it back to your girls as well.
Investment in the program.
Yes, yeah. I mean, over time you've got to develop players, you know, but one of the first things you try to develop is the mentality.
Right.
Ooh, just low. Brings up full count.
And it might be the most important year of her coaching career.
No question. No question. And in this sport, she's got to find a pitcher. Ball 4. Runners on first and second. So Taylor Lee is now the Galesburg runner at first base. Brings up Hannah Barton. 2 outs, 2 on.
Courtesy in.
So that tells me she's either a pitcher or catcher, the Lee, Taylor Lee. Yeah, but you're talking about, I mean, Coach Sampson there, she's at third base. I've learned over the years as a head coach, you need to be seen in your younger levels. I don't know what their situation is for travel program, but that has to be, if there isn't one, that has to be developed too.
Well, we both know how big baseball is in Galesburg, so you would hope that would carry over.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, I know how well the travel programs have been going here since Coach Pettit started way back when my daughter was younger.
That's a nice pitch.
Yep, 0-2. Now our Green Extreme has fed into this program for years now and trying to keep it competitive. One and two. There it is.
Yeah, that's a nice pitch.
Strike three. It looked like a little changeup almost, but it caught the outside corner. So that's the end of the first half inning. Galesburg leaves 2 ons, no hits, no runs, with the Leafs getting ready to bat. See if we've got a lineup in there. We do. Penny Klein will lead off. She's the shortstop. Kendall Wassenhove will bat second. Remley Dwyer will bat third. The pitcher, Addison Snell, will bat fourth. Lily Brown, first baseman, will bat fifth. Lauren Picard. Okay, so there's your DP. Right? Well, you know what? I'm not sure. I have to go back and look. Let's see. I don't remember if she was actually catching or not. Because I know they also have Carolyn Hassan, that catches too. Or Carolyn Hassan. Let's see. Megan Hurstman will bat seventh. The 8 batters, number 37, Lily Anderson. And the 9th batters is Johnson, the third baseman.
Well, she must be catching because I didn't hear you say Falk,
yeah, I didn't, did I?
the right fielder.
Mm-hmm. And Anderson's not listed with a position, so she's got to be the DP. But yeah, you didn't hear Falk, so that would make her the flex player. So Picard was the catcher. All right, getting it figured out here. First batter is Penny Klein, sophomore, lefty. She does a little slapping and a little hitting away. Very fast. There it is. There's your slap. Gotta be careful. Yep, there she is. Standing on second base. Little bobble out here by the left fielder, and boom. That's what speed does.
Oh, when I first started watching girls play softball at this level, that's the thing that stood out to me the most, how the slap and just so fast, just any kind of nothing clean, it's a double. Just like that.
Yep. There she's at third base after a wild pitch. This is Kendall Wassenhope, another lefty. I don't believe she slapped as much. I'm going off memory from last year. Klein's a sophomore. Wassenhope's a junior. 2-0?
No, she swung.
Oh, 1-1?
1-1. At least he pointed at her bat to me.
He did?
Yeah.
Okay, I missed that.
Not like I haven't been wrong before. Just ask my wife.
There's a ball outside. Kendall, though, logged most of the pitching innings last year.
She did.
So having Snell here, I mean, that's big. But I'm going down through their roster, Coach. Foul ball. I'm going down the Lady Leaf roster, and I see no seniors.
That's an anomaly.
Yes. Yep. Can't explain it. Don't know why. It's just the way it works. That happens. Oh, there's a line drive hit to the left, around left field line. That's going to be a stand-up double for Watson Hove, scoring the first run. Leafs lead 1-0.
Good way to start out the game, back to back.
This is the first time they've met this year, obviously, but the last time they met, obviously they play them twice a year. Last time we had Galesburg here. The Leafs won 21-2, I think. Another lefty. This is Remley Dwyer. Back-to-back-to-back lefties. Got 1-1 count. Another little popped over the third baseman's head. Foul.
Those little pop-ups are going to be hanging in the wind today.
Yeah. Yep. Dwyer's a junior. Another one almost in the same spot. And, this one a little closer. Just foul. They're trying, though. I mean, when you get some of those upper level, those girls are amazing. They can pinpoint where they want to hit it. You know, if the shortstop's playing in, they'll bump it over their head. If she's playing back, they'll hit a soft roller to the shortstop. And
those college girls that slap.
Yes. Oh, swing. Ball's dropped. First base is open. We got a drop third strike. So Dwyer will be safe at first. Bringing up first and third for the Leafs, and the four-hitter, pitcher Addison Snell. You know, the Leafs have played 14 games. Streaks have played 11. But I know the Leafs going down to Gulf Shores a week and a half ago. Showing bunt. Allowing the runner to advance to second. So second and third now. But down in Gulf Shores, the Leafs picked up, I think, 6 games. I believe they went 3-2-1 down there. But the one thing with that, when you go down the Gulf Shores or Tennessee, those teams have already played 25 games, and you're playing your first games of the year. Makes it a little difficult. You usually find some good competition down there. Oh, Snell has hit a pop-up. That's out of play.
It looked like it was starting to head this way, and then it went straight up.
Good, healthy swing at it, though. 1-2 is the count. Second and third, nobody out here in the bottom of the first inning. Ball 2 inside. Good take.
Well, it's good to get those games in because it's been kind of a wet spring.
This is Taylor Lee on the mound. Is it Taylor? Yes, Taylor Lee on the mound for the Silver Streaks. Ground ball hit hard and through the shortstop. That should score 2. And it does. Leafs take a 3-0 lead. Snell. What are we going to rule that, Coach? Well, let's see. I'll tell you what. Whatever game changer rules it, that's what we'll rule it.
I'm a pretty tough scorer, so.
I know you are. I am too. But the Leafs, a little meeting at the mound. Or in the circle, I guess. It's really not a mound in softball. It's in the circle. Should tell you that head coach Jenny Johnson is at third base. And assistant coach, it looks like Maddie Mackey, is at first base. Along with those 2 assistants, you also have Bob Pettit and Jesse Dobbles, Amanda Frankenreiter, and Hannah Verbeck. I know Hannah's kids and husband are up here with her mom, up here in the luxury suites in outside center field. Another lefty.
Something in the water.
5-hitter. This is Lillian Brown. Yeah, I mean, I didn't catch who they put in running at first base. Let's see here. Nope, it's not on Game Changer yet. Pop up over, oh, just makes to the dugout roof. Yeah, can't tell. Oh, it's Carolyn. Carolyn Hassan running at first. Ball in the dirt, stealing. I didn't know that. I don't think she left. I think she saw the ball in the dirt and took off. So, good base running.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good jump.
Yes, outstanding jump. Is there a number on that?
17.
17. Let's make sure. Yep. She's a sophomore. Snell's a sophomore. And Lillian Brown.
That's tough.
That's a hard one. Oh,
Nice
caught.
play.
And actually, that's pretty good base running by
Yes.
Hassan. Although I would like her to turn and watch the catch, but where that ball was hit, she needed to be right on the base. Not much of a halfway there. So that's the first out. Run on second still. Leafs lead 3-0. 1 out. And we got Lauren Picard, the catcher, at the plate. I know Lauren Picard had her own injury before the season. Was able to play now, but that's the other thing we haven't talked about yet. The Lady Leaf roster. The normal starting shortstop is out. That's Jaylee Brudos. There's a ball low. 2-1. Got Mackenzie Ayer, got hurt down in Gulf Shores. I want to say something with her ankle, might have broke her ankle or something.
Tibia, I think.
Tibia, that's what it was, tibia. And then Ella Clements tore an ACL during basketball. So you're already down 3 players before the season. Well, less than a month into the season. Got 3-1 for a count. Could be ball. Ball 4. Low Picard walks. See if she gets a courtesy runner, being the catcher. Here comes out of the dugout.
No.
No? Well, that's your on-deck batter. And stolen base.
Sometimes they'll wait till there's 2 outs, or sometimes if she's fast, she stays out there.
Yep, that's definitely done that. 1-1 the count. I'm sorry, this is Megan Hirschman. Hirschman takes ball 2. Second and third, 1 out. Tell you, I do hear some coaching from the Galesburg dugout. I said it can be difficult when you got a team that struggles, trying to coach them all 7 innings or 5 innings, wherever it may be. There's ball 4. Hirschman walks to load the bases with 1 out. This is Leah Falk batting.
So is
So
she?
she the DH. Well, here on the Game Changer says Anderson, but I heard the announcer say Leah Falk.
And Coach went up and talked to the umpire, and he's making a change.
He did. Okay, so that means Lily Anderson is the originally scheduled DP, or they might have her listed as a position player. But now we're going to have Leah Falk come in for her.
Sounds like a Pettit trick to me.
Well, Coach Johnson learned well.
I have memories of Bob making subs before the inning even started.
Oh, yeah. Yep. We used to do that a lot. There's a... Oh, man. That's some tough luck hitting right there. Line drive to third baseman who falls on third base to force out the runner. So double play ends the inning for the Galesburg Lady Streaks. But the Leafs do score 3. Lead 3-0 going into the top of the second. Huh.
It's a nice play by third base.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yep. Yeah, I mean, that's, once again, this is one of those teams where you don't want to let them stay around. The longer you let them stay around, the more pressure you put on yourself. But it was a decent hit, just right at her. And her momentum had her fall in the bag.
Tough luck for Leah. That was well struck and inches away from scoring 2 on that.
Okay. Here it has her as the right fielder now. But we'll see. I'm guessing she's the DP. Leah Falk is the DP.
Yeah, she's back out there.
Yeah. By the way, they said 3 hits and 3 walks. Excuse me, 3 hits and 2 walks for the Leafs at top of the first inning, leading 3-0. Snell back in the circle. Battery mate is Lauren Picard, the catcher.
Yep. Hit 3 on the board, pound the zone.
Yep. This is Avea Bridgewater for the Silver Streaks. 1-1. Swung through a fastball. You can hear the Galesburg dugout cheering. The JV game will be played after this one.
When it warms up?
On this diamond, yeah. So all the Galesburg doesn't have enough players to do 2 games at the same time.
And hopefully she can get the program better.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yep. Tell you what, it makes it actually fun when all the teams in the conference, or a majority of the teams in the conference, are good.
Oh, yeah.
And we had that for a number of years between Sterling and Geneseo and Moline and Rock Island, you know.
And
UT. So Alleman was, but they fell off. Quincy and Galesburg have always struggled, except for, like I was telling beforehand, Galesburg won a regional in 2019, and they lost to Pontiac in the first game of the sectional, and we lost to Pontiac in the sectional championship. So they have seen success, but very little and not very often. Swings through, fastball for strike 3. Watch your throw.
It looks like they're having trouble catching up with the
Yep.
fastball.
Waiting for Game Changer to catch up. There we go. Davis. Cameron Davis is sitting at 0-2.
Left fielder, I believe.
And another strikeout. You know, bottom of the order, you know, you can get by with your fastball. A little more difficult top of the order. But you're all right. I'm showing Leah Falk out in right field. Ball one to the new Galesburg batter. 2 outs. Top of the second inning. This is Mary Moore. Ground ball gets through into right field. For the Galesburg's first hit. The Moore last night, if I was reading the stats right, she had 2 home runs down in Quincy. Said Quincy played last night, lost 15 to. Galesburg played at Quincy last night, lost 15 to 12. Addison Stanley steps in.
You know, we have to travel decently to all our away games, but, you know, Quincy, Sterling, Galesburg, they got 45 plus for every trip.
Sure. Yeah, agreed. Addison Stanley is 0-2. She is the Lady Streaks center fielder. She's a 9 hitter. Got runner on first, 2 outs.
I'm very impressed with Snell.
1-2. Yep.
She throws well. When she gets in a rhythm.
That's it. In a rhythm. Ball low, 2-2. Really not like to go to 3-2 with the runner on first.
I don't think she's found her off speed tonight. I mean, her fastball is on, but.
Ground ball hit to the second baseman, Kendall Wassenhove. Toss to first for the 3rd out. Galesburg does not score. We'll go to the bottom of the second with the Leafs leading 3-0. And we mentioned it before, but not very often you see a left-handed second baseman. It can be done. You do what you got to do when you have the injuries. One of those injuries we talked about was to Jaylee Brudos, who's 2 years starting shortstop, just a sophomore. Broke her wrist in practice last week.
Indoor practices are always scary.
Most definitely. I mean, I know you can get hurt anywhere, get that, but there's just more obstacles when you're inside.
It seems to sting a little bit more, though.
Yeah. I'm not, those 3 we talked about, Brudos, Air, and Clements. Pretty sure Clements won't be back, but I'm not sure about Brudos and Air. Let's see. The Leafs will start with McKenna Johnson, 3rd baseman.
See if we can keep the momentum and tack on a couple of runs here.
Right.
You mentioned they played UT fairly competitive earlier in the season.
Right, a week ago, that's their only common opponent. A week ago, the Leafs lost to UT 10-0. There's a strike, 1-1. Early in the week, Galesburg lost to UT 7-1. So, not sure, just not sure about the details from the game. I do know UT hit 4 home runs here last Friday at wind-swept JFE softball baseball complex. Not sure if the camera's picking it up, but we do have a baseball game going on catty corner from the Varsity Diamond. Freshman Bombers from Macomb are here. One and two, 2-2 is the count. Johnson is a junior.
Nice to get her on after what we saw the first time through the owner at the top of the order.
Oh, right. Right. Ball 4. That's the way to start it. She's a 9 batter, but I know we used to call that double leadoff now. You got the 9 and 1. You like your 9 batter to have a little bit of speed in front of your leadoff batter. Penny Klein to the plate. She had a single and went to second when the left fielder bobbled. There's a slap right back up the middle. Very nicely done. Oh, the Leafs have something. Lady Leafs have something going again here. First and second, nobody out. Kendall Wassenhove up here. Johnson on second and Klein on first. Wassenhove had a double her first time at bat, scored Klein. Ooh, got jammed on that one. Popped up to the pitcher. That's an infield fly rule. Yep, umpire's pointing to the sky, which is good. Infield fly rule just protects the runners. That's what that does. So that the defense can't have any shenanigans. Three-hitter, Remley Dwyer.
Jimmy dropped third last at bat.
Yeah. No. Oh, got a fly ball out to right field. Caught by the right fielder. Tagging at second and moving to third is McKenna Johnson. On the throw to third. Penny Klein takes second base.
Good base running there.
Very good base running. Now, sometimes as a hitter you might be disappointed, but you did something. You moved the runners, and that's key. Now, Lady Leafs have second and third with 2 outs. The 4-hitter Addison Snell at bat. She singled in 2 runs last at bat. She pops out to the second baseman on the first pitch. So the Leafs don't score here in the bottom of the second. Leave 2 on. And they lead the Lady Streaks 3-2. This TV50 broadcast is sponsored in part by Hazelwood Homes, Inagata DeVita Music, Geneseo Communications, Turpins of Geneseo, Buzzworks Automotive, Eric Henderson of Country Financial, Central Bank, Vandemore Funeral Home, Geneseo Current, Hammond Henry Hospital, Vorak Pharmacy, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Sweet Marie's Ice Cream and the Ugly Duckling, Farmers National Bank, and Urban Farmhouse and Black Sheep Clothier. Please thank our sponsors for their support of this TV50 broadcast. Well, we're back here getting ready to start the third inning. Cameraman Keith Kennett, Coach Scott May to my right. I'm Coach Pat Mitchell. Lady Leafs lead 3-0 over the Lady Silver Streaks of Galesburg. In the circle, you have Addison Snell. Behind the plate, Lauren Picard. Third base, McKenna Johnson. Shortstop's Penny Klein. Second base, Kendall Wassenhove. First base is Lillian Brown. Around the outfield, left field's Megan Hirschman. Center field, Remley Dwyer. And Leah Falk is out in right field. Got 3-0 on this batter. Green light. That was 2-0. It's 2-1 now. But yeah, 2-0. That's a get your healthy cut.
Hitters, yeah, sit on something.
Yep. This is the leadoff batter. She walked her first at bat. Evelyn Gould, G-U-E-L. Sitting at 3-1.
They haven't shown the ability to do much with her fastball, so I'd like to see her just attack.
Foul straight back. Full count. Another foul ball straight back.
Spoiling a few good pitches here.
Yeah, yep. Oh, right down the middle. Strike 3. That is her 5th strikeout. 5th or 6th. We'll see here in a second. Brings up the 2-hitter. Mabry Bland. Ooh, just off the fence.
She needed Joe Adele, that one. Did you see that the other night?
Oh, my goodness. That was impressive. Absolutely impressive.
Robbed 3 home runs in the same game.
And a game that they won 1-0 against the Mariners. Adele of the Angels. Swing. Strike 2. Yeah, that was really impressive. That last catch was fun. That he had going to the
in the right field.
To the corner, yeah. Saw a great picture from that.
There it is.
Strike 3, looking. Snell with her 2nd strikeout of this inning. 2 up, 2 down so far, both on strikeouts. Yep. That's 6 strikeouts so far. This is Shepler. Layla Shepler for the Silver Streaks. She's their right fielder. Steps on the box, maybe trying to slow her down a little bit. There's a little off speed. Oh, ground ball to third off Johnson's glove, safe at first. She had the right idea, though. She's got to field everything that comes across. That would have been a really hard play for Klein to throw her out.
Right.
Maybe you should always teach the third baseman, you can get everything you can because your momentum's taking you to the bag. So runner on first, 2 outs. Brings up the pitcher, Taylor Lee. She walked her first at bat.
She's seeming to attack more this inning. I really like that.
Fouled off, ball 2. Excuse me, strike 2, 0-2. Fly ball hit down the right field line and foul. Watching the show where the baseball radio broadcaster gets the yips.
Oh, you're watching.
Yeah. Yep.
The Hank Azaria show.
Yeah, right. Brockmeyer. It's not the most wholesome show you ever see, but
Entertaining.
it's entertaining, especially if you're a baseball person. Ooh, ball in the dirt, gets away from the catcher. And Shepler will hustle down to second base. You got runner on second, 2 outs. Taylor Lee, the batter.
Good hops by the catch.
But yeah, pounded into the ground. Tagger just in case. You know, never trust an umpire.
Or a cameraman, that's what I heard. That's what the old saying is.
Hard ground ball to first base, bobbled. Wassenhove gets
Nice
there,
play.
picks it, and flips it barehanded. Picked up barehanded and flipped it to first base. That's a really nice play by Wassenhove. And actually pretty smart move by the first baseman. I didn't field it. Instead of going to get it, my second baseman's coming this way anyway. Go play first.
They may not get her if she doesn't barehand it.
Correct. Oh, no, they wouldn't get her unless she gloved it and flipped it with the glove. But if she'd had to make an exchange, they wouldn't have got her. It was a great job by Wassenhove not giving up on it. So, after 2.5, Lady Leafs lead the Galesburg Lady Silver Streaks 3-0. Coming to the plate for the Leafs should be Brown, Picard, and Hurstman. I don't think we were expecting rain tonight, were we? I don't remember seeing that on the weather. Nope, just chilly wind, chilly. And even though it's a little windy, it's not near as what it was yesterday and over the weekend.
The wind just doesn't stop.
No.
I don't know. There's no break in it. It's just
Right.
it's constant. I don't remember that happening as much as it's happened lately.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now watching the sophomore games, and just constantly have to have a blanket on all the time. I feel like an old man.
You are an old man. There's a line drive. Caught.
That was struck well.
Yeah. It got blocked by the building. Center fielder catch it?
Yeah.
Yep. So I thought. That's a good stroke. I know you're frustrated at that, but that's a good stroke.
You could have dinked one of these days and you'll be even.
Funny how they balance out. So Brown with the first stop. Out, brings up Picard. Lady Leaf catcher. She has a little bit of power. Nice pitch. That's hard to hit. It was for righties anyway.
It had some tempo on it too. It was.
Yep. Good cut. 1-2 on Picard. She walked her first at bat. Another foul. Battling up there. Get 2 strikes on you. Swing the bat. Ground ball, third baseman. Throws across the diamond. 2 outs for the Silver Streaks.
Well, the Streaks seem to be making the routine plays routinely, which is a positive sign for them, I think.
That's right. That's what you got to do. I mean, you make the routine plays actually routine. That's one of the first steps as well. Megan Hurstman to the plate. Foul ball out of play. 0-1. Megan also walked in that Leaf first inning. Ground ball. Second baseman. Oh.
Nice pick.
Bounces one over to the first baseman who picks it for a 3-up, 3-down inning for the pitcher Taylor Lee. So the Leafs don't score. Leave nobody on base. They'll go into the top of the 4th inning leading the Lady Silver Streaks 3-0. Once again, you don't want this team to hang around. You're going to have to find a way to score some runs here somewhere because they get excited and they stay in the ball game.
Well, she makes a nice play at first, and they're all excited going to the dugout. And
yeah, the exciting play out here in center field keeps them going, you know.
And it shut them out. I mean, shut them down, 3-up, 3-down, and
right
back in. Just
right. Got to stay focused on defense. Snell has to keep firing strikes. If you're in the area, there's a second game that follows this one. The Junior Varsity Lady Leafs will play the Junior Varsity Lady Silver Streaks. The Junior Varsity Lady Leafs are 7-1 or 7-1-1, I believe. Had a really good trip down the Gulf Shores. Yep, here we go. Hannah Barton will be the first batter. Once again, Addison Snell and Lauren Picard are your pitcher-catcher. Starts off with the strike. Swinging strike 2.
kind of important here to shut down whatever little momentum they had coming in here. So get ahead.
Ground ball third base. Johnson fields it, throws it across the diamond for out number 1. Johnson to Brown. 1 out. Brings up Avea Bridgewater. But yeah, you can have, a lot of people attribute momentum to the offense. You can have momentum defensively too. And the Leafs need to continue that.
I'm kind of surprised the first baseman didn't lead off that inning. Usually whoever makes the good play.
Yeah. 1-1. Ball 2. 2-1.
We had 3 scoreless innings so far.
Mm-hmm.
They've been through the lineup. They haven't got through the second time yet.
There's a change up low. Yep. They're not all the way through the second time. They're about halfway through. We said this is Bridgewater. She is the 6th batter for Silver Streaks.
Well, I thought I saw Wazenhoe warming up between the last inning.
Very possible. Well, another strikeout.
I didn't know if they have a closer situation or if they once threw new pitcher back.
I'm not totally sure. I know in the past, a lot of times you figure out maybe one is better starter than the other, or, it could be where one may struggle coming out of the pen. Yeah, for whatever reason, I don't think it's a once through the order. Sometimes you've done that in the past. And in this early in the year, they might still be trying to figure it out. When foul ball back, 0-2. When Snell's not pitching, she plays third base. So if Wassenhoff would go to the circle, I don't know if Johnson would go play. I'm just not sure the checker moves for that. We may see that. We may get to see that later.
So I'm guessing Klein must be the regular second baseman.
Swing and miss, strike 3. That's 3 up, 3 down for the Silver Streaks. Another strikeout for Snell. I believe that gives her 8 so far. Yeah, I'm not totally sure. I'd have to go back and look, at earlier games to see.
Because I believe Brutos was the starting shortstop.
Klein, I want to say she was either second or out in right field. I can't remember. So.
Wazenhoe might be the full-time second baseman.
Right, correct. Well, no, she was playing first base, I believe. Nope, I can't say that either. Here, let me go back and look, see if I can find something from an earlier game. Let's take a look at when they played Orion. Klein was in right field. Wassenhoe pitched. Second baseman. Second baseman was the flex player, whoever that was. But Hurstman also plays third base. So maybe it was Hurstman. I'm not totally sure, but so that's when Wassenhoe was pitching. Let's see if we can find one when Wassenhoe is not pitching. We'll get the Leah Falk here. Fouls went off, 0-1.
Okay, you are right. I am old because I remember Leah being at our house and when she was 3 and 4 when my wife was babysitting her. And I can't believe she's a junior.
Yeah, and my daughter Bailey gave her some hitting lessons. Remember that? Let's see. Yeah, here's one when they played Princeton. She's at second base. Wassenhoe, so not totally new. 3-1. Julia Falk. Does she hold? She must have called her a swing. 3-2. Full count. Ball 4 to the Leaf right fielder. Leads off this bottom of the fourth with a walk. She'll be followed by Johnson.
After the first inning, the pitcher settled down and shut the Leafs out.
Right. McKenna Johnson takes ball 1. You really like to see a few runs this inning. You don't want to go too much. No, hit right at the shortstop. Throws the second for the first out. Going to be safe at first. Ball gets away, but no opportunity to advance. So McKenna Johnson hits into a fielder's choice, 6-4. And we're back to the top of the order for the Leafs. Penny Klein.
Yeah.
There's one she dumps into left field. The fielder comes up with it cleanly.
Yeah, we've only had the one extra base hit this whole game.
Right, Wassenhove. But Klein is 3 for 3. 3 singles. So 1 out, runners on first and second.
She's definitely a right-handed pull hitter.
Wassenhove fouls the first pitch off. 1-1. Kenneth Johnson on second base. Got on hitting into a fielder's choice. So there's 1 out. Strike 2. 1-2 on Kendall Wassenhove. Ball low. Good take. Ball 3. Full count. 1 out.
Lee, the Galesburg pitcher, has been around the plate most of the night. I thought she's done a good job after the
Ground
first
ball
inning.
to shortstop. That's a nice play by the shortstop. Wassenhove hits into a fielder's choice. 6-5. Shortstop to third base. That leaves Penny Klein on second and Wassenhove on first with Remley Dwyer, the batter. Looks at strike 1. Well, we know the shortstop can play a little bit. I mean, that's a really nice play, the way she turned her hips and got her feet lined up toward the third. There's a ball hit hard here to center field, coming right at you. And I think I heard it hit off the fence. You lose track of it here. Uh-oh.
Got her.
Oh, he called her safe at second base. So Remley Dwyer hits one off the fence here in center field. Scores 2 runs. Leafs take a 5-0 lead on Dwyer's double. 2 outs. Cleanup hitter Addie Snell at the plate. Hey, Coach May, we're going to bring that fishing net here one of these times.
I thought Keith was going to have it for me this year, but I guess not.
Snag that thing out of the air. Ball 1 to Snell. Snell's 1 for 2 with 2 RBIs. She had the first 2 RBIs of the ball game. Ground ball to the middle.
Play.
Yeah, it's a hard play. Yep. That's similar to what we were talking about earlier when Johnson.
Right.
That shortstop. Shortstop's not going to throw her out. the third baseman's got to make the play, and it's just a hard play.
You know,
So
in baseball, the pitcher finishes with a chance to get that. In softball, they finish it so much different.
Correct.
They don't really have that much of an opportunity to make that play.
Snell will probably have a courtesy runner. Do you remember who was the courtesy runner the first time?
Hansen or
Hassan?
Hassan.
Carolyn Hassan? Then who ran for Picard?
She didn't. She ran herself.
Oh, she ran for herself. Okay, because she was, yeah. Huh. So first and third here, 2 outs. Willie Brown swinging away, fouls went off. Did have the runner going. First and third, 2 outs, not a surprise.
You almost would like to let her take that first one just to get her to
Yeah,
second.
just give her a chance, yeah. Yeah. Going this time. And nobody's there at second base. Oh. Look at her way off that base. I like that. Pitcher's not in the circle as long as she can get back safely. Very nice job. But that does score the runner from third. Leafs take a 6-0 lead. Dwyer scores from third on that. Oh, I heard helmet. I don't know if I heard bat in there. So Brown gets hit by a pitch. Runners at first and second. 3 runs in already this inning. 2 outs. Picard at the plate.
I like the aggressive leads these girls are good.
They do. You never know.
All it takes is a drop or something. If you're already going that fast, there's no way they're going to, if she just keeps on going,
Right.
there's no way they can make the play.
Fly ball to right and foul. Out of play. I like that too. Runners didn't hesitate. 2 outs. 2 outs, you're gone on contact. It's gone. No hesitation. Ball high. So far, I'm watching her at second base, Hassan here at second base, and she didn't take her eye off the ball. That's a good thing. Wow. Yeah. All right. A walk to the card. See if we pin. Yeah, nope. Walk to the card. Loads the bases with 2 outs. Brings up Megan Hirschman. Was she the tough luck batter that hit into the double play? The line drive?
I believe that was Falk.
Is that Falk? Oh, yeah. Up the middle. Oh. Second baseman can't come up with it, so that's going to be an infield single. Scores 2 runs. Once again, good base running.
That's great base running. They did not even look. Nobody talked. And
She had a great jump at second. As soon as there was contact, she was gone. So, Megan Hirschman singles in 2 more, making it 8-0. Leaving runners on first and second. We're going to have a pinch hitter. Yeah, looks that way. It should have been. Leah Falk. See if we can hear from the PA announcer.
Batting for Falk, number 37, Lily Anderson.
Lily Anderson, and that was from the beginning of the game. Now, she's basically, if we're reading this right, we could be totally off, this could be a re-entry. So Lily Anderson will get her first at bat of this ball game. Leafs leading 8-0. Thinking they probably turn the lights on here pretty soon. Although we're looking through a window, so it might be darker than what it, or lighter than what it is. Anderson swings through strike one. Picard's on second. Hurstman's on first. 2 outs.
We'll have to get down to Arnie in the truck and see how it's going down there.
Strike 2 on Anderson.
I'm impressed you knew who that is, Keith. I'm happy.
Oh, fouled it straight back. Anderson fouls it off. 0-2 still on the Lady Leaf Junior. Another foul ball. She come up hacking.
She has.
Still 0-2. I think that's her third foul ball and 0-2.
That's a good chance to steal. Good count to steal. Get the 2 girls in the scoring position here. Something off speed.
Once again, good jumps. I mean, look at this one.
Card.
Well, yeah, Picard, but Hurstman made it all the way down to second base. She was that close. We're waiting for a ball. We fouled a couple out of play. Yep. Waiting for a ball. Yeah. Needs to go straight to the pitcher. But it's got to be touched by the cat.
Keep away.
2 strikes on Anderson. Oh, swings through strike 3, ending the Lady Leaf 4th inning. However, the Lady Leaf score 5 runs to take an 8-0 lead on the Galesburg Lady Silver Streaks. At the end of 4, Lady Leafs lead 8-0. This TV50 broadcast is sponsored in part by Hazelwood Homes, Inagata DeVita Music, Geneseo Communications, Turpins of Geneseo, Buzzworks Automotive, Eric Henderson of Country Financial, Central Bank, Vandemore Funeral Home, Geneseo Current, Hammond Henry Hospital, Vorak Pharmacy, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Sweet Marie's Ice Cream and the Ugly Duckling, Farmers National Bank, Urban Farmhouse, and Black Sheep Clothier. Please thank our sponsors for their support of this TV50 broadcast. We're back here at cloudy JFE Baseball Softball Complex with cameraman Keith Kennett, Coach Scott May to my right. I'm Coach Pat Mitchell. And the Lady Leafs lead the Silver Streak, Lady Silver Streaks 8-0.
It's a lot warmer in Arizona when I was down there than it is up here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sloan Park was a really nice place. I was shocked at how nice it was.
Well, it's warmer here than it was in Mason City, Iowa yesterday watching my son play. I think he's watching actually right now, so shout out to Connor.
Yeah, I'm sure all his homework's done. Yeah, Connor, you might learn something watching here.
So, new pitcher for the Lady Leafs will be Kendall Wassenhove. Snell went to third base. and Johnson moved to second base.
And Falk re-entered at right field.
On the mound
Falk
for
re-entered.
Bernice this inning, number 26,
Yep.
Kendall Watson home.
All right. So Snell leaves, having pitched 4 innings. You know, she pitched pretty well. She kept her, still had a few walks. They only had the 2 walks, and those were actually both in the first inning. Left with 8 strikeouts, not giving up any runs, 1 hit. This brings in Wassenhove Jr. The card still catching to be my guess. Yes.
I think we need that. I wonder if they ever got the ball in the net that was over there.
I don't know. This is Mary Moore. I hope her middle name's not Tyler. Really, for her sake.
I kind of hope the opposite. I hope it is.
Gary Tyler Moore, Arnie Harris.
Welcome to 1970.
Moore pops one foul. Makes it 2-2. Wassenhove, we said, threw a lot of the innings last year. And then she even pitched a little bit her freshman year as well.
Yeah, she did a nice job last year.
Yes, most definitely. Ball gets through on the swing, throw to first. Nice play, good hustle by Picard. Batters out, 2-3 on the put out.
So you went up and watched the Connor play, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does the JUCO use the safety bag?
They did. Yep, it was orange.
It was orange.
Yep. I'm not, it's finally hit the college ranks. Oh, ground ball up the middle, coming across the middle of the diamonds. Penny Klein throws the first to Brown at first for 2 outs. Yeah, it's finally hit the college ranks. It might have done it last year. This is the first year I actually remember it.
Yeah.
Remember seeing it, but I've seen some crazy colors. Missouri's safety bag is black, where Vanderbilt's was
Lime green.
lime green. Strike by Wassenhove. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning. This is Evelyn Gould at bat. Foul ball back, 0-2. Yeah, but I mean, it makes sense. It only makes sense in my mind.
It does. Well, you know what makes more sense is you have that 45-foot line,
Yes,
and you have to be in there and then cross back to touch the bag.
correct.
When you cross back and it hits you, you're out for
Yep. Oh, check swing, strike 3. So Wassenhove comes in and picks up right where Snell left off. Striking out 2. No runs for the Lady Silver Streaks there in the top of the 5th. So we're through 4.5 innings. The Geneseo Lady Leafs lead 8-0. Yeah, it just makes sense. They can still run in that straight line. Then there's no question about, he's not in the baseline. He is in the baseline. Or if he's inside the baseline, he gets hit by the ball. Takes away that argument. So,
because the only time it's in play is first time he touches it going to the bag.
correct. And when he comes back to the bag, he has to come back to the white bag.
Right.
Or in this case, she. A lot of people don't understand that one.
And you can't slide to avoid a tag and go into the orange bag. It has.
Correct. Looks like Taylor Lee will still be the Silver Streak pitcher. ready to go here with the bottom of the 5th inning. This Megan Johnson. Yes, this will be McKenna Johnson. I think I called her Megan. McKenna Johnson here to lead off the bottom of 5th. She's 0 for 1, walked her last at bat.
Top of the 6th for your Lady Leafs, number 11, McKenna Johnson.
McKenna Johnson. She's a junior. I think last year she played some outfield as a sophomore. I think last year, if my memory serves correct, but she's normally an infielder. Pop up, out of play, foul, into that netting. Yep. Yeah, this is the bottom of the 5th. I may think your screen at home might be showing the 8th. Strike 2. Or what's strike 3? What? It wasn't much of a strike 3 call.
No.
Oh, what are we discussing? One out brings the top of the order. They get it fixed? Yes, they got it fixed. Yeah.
Arnie's right on it.
Yep, that's right. In all honesty, got no control over that. That's actually run by the scoreboard behind the plate.
Oh.
And then he's tapped into the scoreboard.
Ooh.
Wow.
Wow. That's right.
Slow roll of first base that Klein turned into an exciting play. Bang, bang. That's impressive.
It is impressive.
Now batting, number 26.
Brings up Kendall Wasson-Hove, who's the current pitcher for the Leafs. If the Leafs could figure out a way to score 2 runs with 2 outs, this game will be over. That's you can hear it in your headset, I'm sure, Coach May. One of the big differences between baseball and softball. Oh, fly ball hit out to, and drops in front of the center fielder. Wasson-Hove takes a hard round at first base, but stays put, but now she's the pitcher. We'll see if they run for her. And whoever ran for Snell can now run for Wasson-Hove. Because you run for the position, you don't necessarily run to the batting order. Nope, she's running for herself. So that brings up Remley Dwyer. But yeah, the difference, the cheering versus chirping.
That is the big difference.
And I guess that's what I would call the baseball part of it.
And it is chirping.
You just, yeah. Pop up on the infield at shortstop. Catches it for the 3rd out. Leafs go down quietly. Well, one exciting moment. 1 base hit. Anyway, the Leafs don't score here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Score stays at 8-0. But yeah, with baseball, it's not synchronized. Softball,
No.
it's synchronized cheering.
Choreographed.
Yeah, you bet. I know some of those travel teams actually have their cheers on paper, and you have to learn them. You had to learn them. There's some fun ones, though. There's some good ones. I enjoyed them. You can get, we were, way back when, when they had a NCIC message board, and they were talking about softball, and some guy from Streeter called us the most annoying team he'd ever heard, and he loved it. He thought it was really good. That was really good. Because it wasn't mean. It's not, the cheering wasn't mean, but
No, the correct term was annoying.
yeah, it was annoying. And he said he thought we got into their heads.
And they used to have some good softball back in the day.
Oh, Streeter? Yeah, they won a state championship my senior year in high school. Yeah, Kelly Coons, I think is her name. She was an outstanding coach. Some great games with them. So, Wassenhove's still back on the mound.
Number 26, Kendall Wassenhove. Batting for the Streets, number 1, Avery Bland.
Mavery Bland is the batter for the Silver Streaks. Swings through strike 2. Two and two. Like that cheer right there. It's not mean. Just now comes three in a row. But back to full count. Batters worked it to a full count, 3 and 2. Ooh, nice pitch. Almost kind of looked off speedish.
It did.
You know,
It looked like it tailed away.
Yep, outside corner and down. Nice pitch. So Wassenhove picks up another strikeout. 1 out here in the top of 6.
So who are the teams to be in the conference this year, Coach?
Well, just from scores I've seen and from people I've talked to, UT. This is Shepler at the plate. UT, that name keeps coming up. And then Rock Island. Rock Island, you know, a lot of times you throw Moline in there. Rocky beat Moline 10-0 last week. So, I mean, those two probably, I'm not so sure about Sterling. Sterling has been down the last couple of years. But you hope we'd be one of them because almost not all the starters return. I mean, they lost a couple good seniors from last year. But most of these girls have had significant playing time at the varsity level for Geneseo. Geneseo's 2 losses. One was to UT, 10-0. The other was to Alleman, 4-3 last Monday. Got walked off. They had a 3-2 lead and just couldn't finish the game. So last year the Lady Leafs went 11-3 in the conference play. So they got their work cut out if they want to get back to that. And that was only good enough for second last year. So yeah, Rocky and UT thinks they have a really good group. Ground ball to shortstop. Klein bobbles, throws it first for the out. Good job not panicking. I tell you, one of the other things that kind of goes that people don't see is the way Brown caught that ball. She didn't stretch out for it. She went up for it. And that's huge. You see so many young first basemen, they want to stretch, and then the ball goes high and they can't get up there.
Yeah, see the ball, then go to it.
Correct.
Don't reach for the position and then have to adjust. You can't do it.
Correct. And then Klein not panicking. Get it, field it. Second chance. 2 outs though. Brings up the pitcher Taylor Lee. here in the 6th inning. Leafs lead 8-0. Another foul ball. Lots of foul balls. Lots of foul balls today. We used to say that when Jane Thomas pitched. Jane Thomas gave up a bunch of foul balls. We'd have to have 5 or 6 balls ready to go. Swung through strike 2, 0-2 on the Silver Streak pitcher. There you go. That's a nice pitch.
Nasty change up there.
That's a great. But what a different look, though, when you go from Snell to Wassenhove. You know, not just other side, but Wassenhove throws more of the off-speed stuff. So through 5.5, middle of the 6th inning, the Lady Leafs lead 8-0. Say for Wassenhove, that was her 4th strikeout. So the Lady Leafs through 6 innings, or through 6 at-bats for the Silver Streaks, have 12 strikeouts. To an inning, that'll do pretty good.
Makes it easier on your fielding percentage.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see that rain. I think it's just going to be gloomy.
Yep. Ooh, good word. That's a weather word, right? Gloomy?
It's either that or a description of the Cub season so far.
Yeah, that's for sure. And it's not getting any lighter after the news today. All right. So, Leafs, the bottom of the 6th inning here. Addison Snell, the Lady Leafs cleanup hitter. Lead off here. 1-1 evens the count. Fouls one straight back. 1-2. Taylor Lee still pitching for the Silver Streak. She's got 3 strikeouts today. There's a hard line drive back up the middle. Addison Snell with another hit. It gives her 2 hits today. 2 for 4. Couple RBIs. She'll have to run for herself now that she's, unless you could pinch run for her and then re-enter her if you wanted. But brings up Lillian Brown. Ball low.
She's hit the ball hard tonight.
Yep, but she doesn't have anything to show for it. 0 for 2 with the fielder's choice, I believe. Ground ball, second baseman. Over to the shortstop for 1. Relay not in time. Another fielder's choice for the Galesburg middle infield. So Brown will be at first base. Lauren Picard batting here. Geneseo catcher. She's got 2 walks today. Oop, fouled it off. Ooh, looks one right down the middle. 0-2. Fouls it back. Count remains 0-2. See the JV girls over there getting warmed up. Baseball players on the catty corner diamond. Still playing.
Can't see a score.
No. I was hoping you'd be able to see, is the scoreboard on over there? I don't even know if it's on. 1-2 to Picard. Another foul ball out of play. Lillian Brown will return to first base. 1 out.
I think we've had like 5 foul balls since you made that comment.
It gets noticeable, doesn't it? Really gets noticeable when you get 2 back-to-back and they're both out of play. There's a ball low, 2-2. Ooh. She's out. However, the runner can advance to second. She needs to stay put there. She's out at first because the first base was occupied. Although Galesburg did not make a play on her at second. So with 2 outs, that brings up Megan Hurstman. Brown, the runner at second base.
Nice score.
Ground ball hit hard into right field for a single, and Hurstman races home for run number 9. That's a good hard hit.
Was struck well.
And I said Hurstman ran home. Nope, it was Brown ran home. Hurstman hit the ball. And here comes Lily Anderson for her second at bat. Huh. Well. So since she's batting again, you said Falk went out to right field?
Yep. Well, she's the DP, right? Either one of them can bat, basically, right?
Yeah, but you only get re-entries. 2 re-entries. So we'll see. We'll see if she has to come out and play right field now.
You know, I've been trying to learn that since 2004.
Yeah. Oh, when I 2000.
6, whatever year,
7,
right?
8, 9, 2009. So Anderson strikes out and the 6th inning with the Leafs taking a 9-0 lead. This TV50 broadcast is sponsored in part by Hazelwood Homes, Inagata DeVita Music, Geneseo Communications, Turpins of Geneseo, Buzzworks Automotive, Eric Henderson of Country Financial, Central Bank, Vandemore Funeral Home, Geneseo Current, Hammond Henry Hospital, Vorak Pharmacy, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Sweet Marie's Ice Cream and the Ugly Duckling, Farmers National Bank, Urban Farmhouse, and Black Sheep Clothier. Please thank our sponsors for their support of this TV50 broadcast.
Clock is out there.
So I'd have to see the scorecard. So back here at John F. Edwards Softball Baseball Complex, just affectionately known as just JFE. Cameraman Keith Kennett. Colorman Coach Scott May. I'm Coach Pat Mitchell. Lady Leafs lead the Lady Silver Streaks 9-0. Going into this last inning of play, or what we hope will be the last inning of play.
Yeah, just fill the zone here. You're up
Right.
9 runs.
Wassenhove, Kendall Wassenhove, the Geneseo Juniors on the mound. Lauren Picard is her catcher. Soft liner hit right to the second baseman. That's McKenna Johnson. She's at second. Lillian Brown's at first. Shortstop's Penny Klein. Third baseman's Addison Snell.
Batting number 22, Avea Bridgewater.
The outfielders are Megan Hurstman in left. Remley Dwyer in center. And right now I can't tell if that's Lily.
It's Leah.
Leah Falk out and right.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one hard hit to the gap here. It's going to fall. Fielded by the center fielder. Throw to second. Got a chance. Make a tag. Safe. Yeah. That hand was in there. Had a chance.
That one, I think if she swipes, she gets there. By going straight down, her hand gets
Right.
there.
Yep.
But it was a good throw.
Yep.
Cut.
Avea Bridgewater was that person that hit the double. She'll leave the game for a pinch runner. Can't see a number. Her ponytail is covering it. Abby Casey, is that number 9 under there? Need the big gust of wind right now, Coach.
I don't understand what happened there.
Don't know. I have no idea what the discussion was. Oh, they're forcing her to leave
The
the
umpire
bag.
called her out, but I don't know what for.
Well, called her safe, right, on the tag.
On the tag.
However, did we appeal something? Did she miss first base?
Don't know.
In my mind, that's about the only thing I can think of
I
or why they would call her out.
But they didn't throw the ball to first.
Well, you don't have to in softball. You just ask. Yep. Huh. Well, whatever it is, there's now 2 outs. Two outs, and Tamron Davis, the batter, singles into left field. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. We'll have to find out afterwards and tell you during our next broadcast, which, by the way, will be a week from today when the Lady Leafs host the Rock Island Lady Rocks. 4:30. That's Tuesday, April 14th. Will be the next live softball broadcast.
Who's coaching Lady Rocks these days?
I'm not sure off the top of my head. I'd do a little research on that. See what we can find. Ooh, another hard hit to Lily Brown, who fields it cleanly, steps on the bag for out number 3, and we call that a ball game.
Heading into the bottom of the 7th.
There won't be a bottom of the 7th, PA announcer. Coach, what do you think? First games we've seen this year.
Well, they played a clean game. The 1 ball to third, I think was the only one I can remember that they weren't able to make a play on.
Right.
Pitchers pitched well, and
that helps. That helps. Like we talked about, they had 12 strikeouts, maybe. There was at least 12 through the first 6 innings. And when the defense doesn't have to play a lot.
Well, they had 12 strikeouts, but more importantly, after those first 2 walks, I don't know that they had one the rest of the game.
Yeah, can't think of one. But yeah, they have the no walks. Well, that brings this ball game to a close. The Lady Leafs improve to 8-6-1, 1-2 in the conference, and we'll get them out of the cellar. Once they play, their next game is Thursday at Moline at 4:30. The Silver Streaks will play their next game is at, they're home versus Sterling Thursday 4:30. Once again, our next live broadcast on TV 50, Western Big Six Network, will be next Tuesday, April 14th, versus the Rock Island Lady Rocks. So, for cameraman Keith Kennett, color man Coach Scott May, I'm Coach Pat Mitchell. Winner for the Lady Leafs tonight over the Galesburg Silver Streaks. Have a wonderful week, ladies and gentlemen.